Have you ever wondered what it would be like to discover that your brother is actually your cousin? And more, what would it be like to see that same brother-cousin trapped in a virtual reality game for 2 years, fighting for his own life? Well, this is the story of Kirigaya Suguha, one of the most fascinating characters in Sword Art Online. Just imagine, you're a 13-year-old girl, a dedicated kendo practitioner, living an apparently normal life with your family. Suddenly, you discover that the one who was always your brother, Kazuto, is actually your cousin. And as if that bombshell wasn't enough, he ends up trapped inside a deadly game called Sword Art Online. But Suguha isn't the type to just sit around crying. While her cousin fought for survival in the virtual world, she continued training kendo with even more determination. In fact, she was the one who took Kazuto's place in classes when he quit, protecting him from their grandfather's wrath. What a dedicated sister. Oops, cousin, right? And you know what her most surprising decision was? Instead of hating the games that stole her cousin, Suguha decided to understand them better. She started playing Alfheim Online, a fairy vrmmo, transforming into the sylph warrior known as leafa. And don't think she was just any player. The girl became so good that she even earned the nickname Speedaholic for her obsession with flying in the game. But destiny sometimes has a peculiar sense of humor. In the virtual world, Suguha met a mysterious player called Kirito, with whom she fell in love. Plot twist: it was Kazuto. Just imagine the shock when she discovered she was developing feelings for the same cousin brother twice, in 2 different realities. And you think she's just a secondary character? No way. Suguha is a true warrior, both in the real world and the virtual one. With her kendo skills, she became one of the strongest players in Alfheim Online. Not to mention that her optimistic and determined personality makes a perfect contrast to Kazuto's more reserved way. But perhaps the most interesting thing about Suguha's story is how she handles her conflicting feelings. Even hurt after discovering Kirito's true identity, she didn't let that stop her from helping him save Asuna. Proof that sometimes true love means supporting the happiness of those we love, even if it means seeing them happy with someone else. And don't think she was left behind. Suguha continued her journey, making friendships with other players, participating in epic missions, and becoming a fundamental character in various important adventures. From a girl who barely understood virtual games, she transformed into a respected warrior capable of facing any challenge. But you know what's most incredible? How she managed to transform a story that could have been just about unrequited love into a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Suguha teaches us that we can be strong even when our heart is broken, and that sometimes the greatest acts of love are those where we give up our own desires. And now I leave you with a question. If you could choose between never having loved someone forbidden or having gone through that love, even knowing it would never work out, which choice would you make?